inside the center of the heart of God. You see this line rising up, then it turns to a point, then back down to the side, all the way down the side, and then it stands on the horizon line. It's also the same shape that the stars laid on. When Revelations, John talks about, the prophet talks about the holy mountain of God descending down from heaven and landing on earth, and God being with us, and his Son being with us inside this building. This is the geometry, the completion star, the completed house of the Lord. Now this won't come until 1,000 years after the Lord of Lords and the King of Kings is ruled on earth for 1,000 years, and then after, the house of God will come, and all the saints who love God and are righteous and true to God, the Son of God allows them to come in. There's 3 gates on each side of this, each wall of this. This is a building, okay? And in each gate, there's a mighty angel. It doesn't let anything undefiled, selfish, thieves, liars, cheaters will enter in. Only the righteous are allowed in. And God and the Son will dwell with us there. And even before we think of God, we say, today I'd like to speak with God. And before we have that thought, or we start to have that thought, God will be standing there and say, hello, my brother, or my son, or my daughter, he will say. And he will walk with us and talk with us. And the Son, likewise, has the same gift. And we think, I'd like to speak with the Son of God today. The Son of God will appear even before you have that thought. And he'll say, hello, my brother, or my sister. Let's walk and talk to each other. Let's commune with each other. This is a special gift of this star and the Son of God. If you look for the 7 stars in his right hand or the 7 stars over his head, the Spirit of God has been working throughout the whole world, through nations and people and tribes. And there is also prophecy in other faiths and other religions in other parts of the world. If you look at the Egyptians, they have the 7 stars above his head and an axe in his hand, and he's cutting down the giant. That's a prophecy about the 7th angel coming to earth, the Son of God coming to earth again for the 3rd time. And I'll explain that in a minute. The Mayans talk about Quetzalcoatl, the bird, their God, returning to earth. The one true God, they say, is in their prophecy. Remember, the Spirit of God is all-inclusive, not exclusive. He's all-inclusive. Every tribe, every nation, he calls us Gentiles, and even the Gentiles will be with him. Because we're all-inclusive in this. Talks about the priesthood of Melchizedek. It says that he will reveal all these things. Talks about Christ. It says in Revelations 2:28, and this is God speaking to us about his Son and what the gift he's going to give his Son. It says, I will give him the morning star. The morning star, the 7-fold star, the Spirit of God, and the completion thereof. The Son is here with you. Yes, I'm here with you. I am the priesthood of Melchizedek.